Greetings! I wouldn't really call everyone wrestling fans because this isn't a wrestling video. But it's time to rise and shine, everybody. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my a bit overdue review of Shantae and the Seven Sirens, because I tend to review every game I play, even though I gave my quick thoughts at the end on the stream. So here is my initial opinions on the game, and this isn't not going to be me talking about the stream version. I'm not going to be talking about the stream version because I had a bit more easier time on the when you guys saw me play it on the stream. When I talk about this game, I'm going to be talking about when I first played it for the very first time before I streamed it. So here's my initial thoughts on the game. It's fun. I think it's not an easy pick up and play game like what most reviewers called it. That I was not a fan of. I don't blame the game for this. I blame the fact that people analyzed this game as a easy pick up and play game. I wouldn't go that far. It's certainly not an easy game for newcomers to get used to. Now, I'm into the 2D platforming genre. I'm into that. But it's also got some combat. You know, Mario's got combat. And Donkey Kong's got a little bit of combat as well. You know, most 2D games have some combat in it. Overall, the story of the game is... It's alright. The basis of the story is that Shantae goes on a vacation with her friends Barlow and Sky, and even her uncle Mimic, and obviously one of her other friends, you know, came as well, but she pretended to be a half genie, Rorati Tops. She pretended to be a half genie because she got upset that Shantae didn't invite her. Friend of the year. And then they meet a whole bunch of half genies. Shantae meets a whole bunch of half genies who she'll be performing with on stage. And that's when they all get kidnapped, excluding Shantae. And then she goes on an adventure to find out what happened to all of them. And then she runs into her arch rival, Risky Boots, who is the main villain of this, well, she's not the main villain of this game, but she's the equivalent of Bowser's Mario, Donkey Kong's K. Rool, and Goku's Frieza. Arch rival. Well, Goku's Vegeta, I guess. Arch rival. That's the word I'm looking at here. So yeah, she's the, like, main, you know, main. But the main villain is not her. It's a genie. Not a genie, a siren, sorry. That's why they call it that's why the game's called Seven Sirens. I'm getting my words mixed up. Give me a break. It's early in the morning. There's a few levels, about a total of 6 chapters to get through. And my overall experience with it was rough at first, because I died a lot. And overall, I like the soundtrack. That's definitely worth giving a listen to. So that's really fun to listen to. I definitely struggled on a few boss fights. That third boss fight was absolutely ridiculous. That third boss fight was absolutely ridiculous. Until I finally figured out what I needed to do, everything was fine. Seabed Cavern has one of the best soundtracks in the game, next to the Flying Fortress. Those are definitely bangers. I definitely like the boss fight music as well, very intense as well. But despite how difficult that third boss gave me, I want to talk about the main thing that actually gave me a lot of problems in this game. But before I get to that, there's power-ups. You can buy power-ups and potions and magic. You unlock these magic powers, because the half genies give you magic powers. They give you electric ability. They give you ability to move things, which, you know, that wasn't really used all that much. One of them has the ability to have invincible things become visible. That was not used very much, but it was also still usable in some levels. And then my favorite one was the recovery. I took advantage of the recovery one as much as possible. Obviously. There's monster cards where you can... Monster cards as well, they help you power up your moves, I guess, and they help you power up and all that stuff. I didn't really use a lot of them in my stream run. In my stream run, I actually beat the entire game without even using any of them. And then you can also buy power-ups where you can throw fireballs that eventually become a flamethrower. You can throw pike balls that becomes a scimitar, and all that other stuff. And then you can put shampoo in Shantae's hair, and her hair becomes more faster and more powerful. Which, I never thought shampoo had that kind of capabilities, but it's a video game, what do you expect? And yeah, that's kind of really the basis of everything. But let's talk about the main thing I had a lot of problems with, and that was the Squid Pit area. Oh my god, I will not get over how incredibly difficult that gauntlet was. Now on my stream version, I got through that in one go, which I'm incredibly proud of. But in my initial first time playing the game, I was stuck. Incredibly stuck. It was so difficult. At first I didn't know I had to power up the machines. I thought I just had to run through the whole gauntlets and eventually find Roddy Tops. Because that was my initial thought. She said, find Roddy Tops and then get out. So I thought, okay, she's going to be in one of these rooms and I have to get out. Which, no, that wasn't the case at all. Goddamn Sky. Goddamn Sky. And then, and when I eventually figured out what I needed to do, I got through it. It was hell. It was hell for me. It was incredibly hellacious. Even just me doing it on stream was stressful. And me getting through it in my first go, that was incredibly stressful. Like, it was so difficult. Even when I beat it in my first go. And then you battle Risky Boots a handful of times, and her boss fights aren't really that bad. They're not really that bad at all. There's definitely a lot of comedy. I did find some of the dialogue pretty humorous, especially when Shantae and Sky became dolls or action figures. That was pretty hilarious. I'm pretty bad at reading as well, because if you guys watch my stream of it, I was completely reading the dialogue completely wrong. Well, some of the words, not all of it. So, yeah. Shame on me, I guess. But I'll definitely do better when I do Half Genie Hero. I'll do better when I do Half Genie Hero, which that's going to be the next game I'll be playing in the Shantae series. And then the final boss was... honestly, not too bad. A little difficult, but not too bad. The final phase looked intimidating, but I was able to get through it. And then Shantae saves Risky from dying, I don't know why. It's like she's playing the role of Goku, saving Vegeta's ass, and oh, you can change your ways, you know, kind of thing. You know, that shit is, I just do not like that. That was kind of stupid. In my opinion, I felt like Risky deserved to die after that, but you know, I guess there wouldn't be really no need for for Shantae's games if they got rid of Risky Boots, right? Because that's like getting rid of Vegeta. What's Goku without Vegeta? So yeah, that's kind of that. So yeah. So overall, I definitely had a lot of fun with it. Definitely a really tough game. Do I recommend it? If you're into the 2D platforming and the combats, yeah, I recommend it. But if you don't want to be but it's really up to you. So, thank you for watching this review. Hit that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy. Comment your thoughts down below. If you haven't seen my stream of this yet, I definitely recommend you go watching it. I'll put a link on the screen or down below to the playlist. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.